Today I was doing the press workouts, and what this did today was I decreased the weight a little bit, but what it did was it worked out my chest muscles, my pec muscles, actually my lower chest muscles quite a bit. I got some work on the front of my shoulders. Remember that my right arm is weaker than my left arm because my right arm has had the PICC line in it for about 3 months. What I'm doing is I'm doing the presses, doing the press workouts, and what I do is I don't allow my arms to go all the way back and hit the bed, my elbows to hit the bed, because if they hit the bed, then it puts a lot more stress on the elbows, and I don't want to do that. So if I'm doing a hold, then I'm doing a hold pretty much down here, and I don't go all the way back to 90 degrees. But anyway, so that was my workout today. Here it is. Check it out. Thank you.
And the Cats will have the ball to start up the second half, moving right to left, leading by a point. T.J. McConnell will set it up high right to Stanley Johnson. Out top, Stanley walks the dribble down near the top of the key. Throw it right for McConnell, back out to Johnson. Stanley looking for a pick, back to T.J. Near the right corner, nothing there. Reverses back out high, 13 to shoot. Over to Stanley, throw it to Ronde in the lane. Kick it back, T.J. for 3, got it!
Ronde at the high post, big difference maker. He was able to dump it down low late in the second half. This play out to TJ for their first 3 in a long time.
Second triple for the Wildcats, and Arizona leads at 29-25. Ohio State with the ball. Russell on the right wing, guarded by Ronde. Russell around the top of the key, right to left. Kick it to Tate. Right to Scott. Scott swings his way top of the key to Russell. A rainbow 3 is off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound grab by Stanley Johnson. Cats the other way. Stanley, leave it back for T.J. McConnell. Back to Stanley, full court right, top to T.J. Looking for Ronde, he'll get it at the left elbow. Nice backdoor cut to Ashley, put it up, in and out, no good, followed by Stanley, missed. Stanley with another rebound, slapped away and stolen by Russell. There go the Buckeyes on the run, cross court over to Scott. Pull-up jumper, left of the lane, is good for 2.
Stanley has got to be tougher than that, Brian. In the post area, they're not calling it today, and that miss allows Ohio State to get down in transition.
29-27. Favor the Wildcats. Here's McConnell around a high pick, bounce it inside. Ronde shuttle off. Tarczewski got the ball, and then he's fouled. Lost the ball, got it back, and then the foul on Scott trying to steal it away. That'll be his first and the team's first of the half. And 2 shots here. They're going to rule that Caleb Tarczewski was on his way up with 18:27 to go second half.
Arizona's doing its job, Brian, of getting the ball into the middle of the zone. The first play yielded a 3. Second play yielded a lay-in and an offensive rebound. Here's the third one. You get to the free throw line. That is good execution.
Caleb Tarczewski, 2 for 2 at the line, making 3 for 3 as the first one is in. Zeus averaging 9 points and 5 rebounds on the season. 13 and 3 on Thursday. Second free throw is up and good. And the Cats back to a 31-27 lead. Wildcats' biggest lead matched. Ohio State up by as many as 6 in the first half. Buckeyes with the ball. Scott, angle right, bounce to Williams, top of the key. That's Amir Williams. And the ball back to Russell. Russell fired off left side. Thompson to Williams, and he's fouled by Ashley, who comes down hard. Brandon trying to block the shot. Got a piece of his wrist. And Brandon helped back up, and obviously that one stung, but looking to walk it off.
Good help from Brandon Ashley, but Amir Williams is a big man who is going hard to the basket.
Third foul now on Brandon Ashley. First team foul against Arizona in the half. Amir Williams will go to the free throw line. 62% shooter. This will be his first attempt of the day. It's up and good. Cats will bring Gabe York into the ballgame and Ashley to the bench. And Justin Kokoski, the trainer, I'm sure will at least talk to him. Brandon running okay right now. Like I said, that was a hard fall, but says he's okay. It's down to the bench. So Amir Williams to shoot a second free throw, and that one good. He's got 4 points, and it's a 31-29 Arizona lead. Cats with the ball. T.J. McConnell will bring it across midcourt. Picked up by Shannon Scott. Out to York. Now Ohio State settles back into the zone. Over to McConnell. Drives to the right elbow. Bounce it high to York. Fakes the pass left to McConnell. Gets it to Hollis Jefferson at the free throw line. Drive the lane over Williams. High up the glass. Miss. No good. And the rebound grab by Sam Thompson for Ohio State. Off to Shannon Scott. Buckeyes on the run. Scott down to Russell. Quick three is over the rim. No good. Rebound. Johnson for the Wildcats. Early fouled in backcourt. Tarzuski falls down. They'll fire it left corner. York. Touch pass out to McConnell. TJ patiently over to Johnson. Back out inside. Back to York. Won't take the deep three. Over for TJ. Little pump fake. Drives the lane through traffic. Lay it up and good.
Keeps slicing and dicing. Rondé Hollis Jefferson kicked out a pass to Gabe York that could have been an open three if Gabe was ready. He wasn't, but the movement helped open a lane for TJ.
13 for McConnell in the ball game. Here's Scott driving the other way. Blocked from behind. They call a foul on Rondé Hollis Jefferson. I don't agree with that one.
Of all the contacts that we have seen today, that cannot be a foul.
Well, I want to see the replay on that, and they haven't shown it yet, but it looked like from here he got all ball. And we'll take a look. Oh, he did get all ball. That wasn't even close. Terrible call. Shannon Scott to the line and hits the first free throw. That's the anticipation. The officials had no idea the athleticism of Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Second free throw by Shannon Scott is good. So there's 2 points Buckeyes should not have had there. 33-31 Arizona. T.J. McConnell across midcourt with the ball. Cats will set it up. Ohio State's played that 2-3 zone all day. Here's York. Out high for T.J. McConnell looking inside. Takes the dribble down the left side of the lane. Shovel it back out. York. He'll jump the three. Yes.
Arizona slowly starting to dissect the zone by getting into the middle with a pass, or that time a drive by McConnell. Kick out to York.
Second triple for Gabe York. 36-31. Wildcats with the lead. Ohio State with the ball. Amir Williams holds it out high. Looking for Russell. Can't shake McConnell. So Thompson will get the ball now to Russell. All the way out at midcourt. Russell with 15 to shoot. Guarded by McConnell right now. There's a pick from Williams. Russell, dribble drive right. Corner, Thompson, 4-3. That's good.
Stanley Johnson has got to recover out faster on Thompson. I know he's worried about Russell, but he's got to look for the three.
Hollis Jefferson between the rings with the ball, the Wildcats. Off to Gabe York. Far side to T.J. McConnell. T.J. bounce baseline. Stanley Johnson trapped. Throw it back out to McConnell. Plenty of time here. Spin move T.J. Hook it out. York. Same spot. Same shot. Same result.
T.J. McConnell slicing, dicing, another assist. Buckets for York.
9 for York. Cats lead at 39-34. Ohio State with the ball the other way. Scott will bounce the right side. Stolen. Stanley Johnson on the run. Thompson trying to get it. Stanley to the bucket. Lost the handle. Rondé there to recover and slam it home.
3 Wildcats down in the fast break. Only 1 back for the Buckeyes. Brian, I think Ohio State is tired. Timeout. Bad model.
15-24 to go. Second half. Cats for their biggest lead. Arizona 41. Ohio State 34. We're back after this on the Arizona IMG Sports Network.
Geico asks, which is easier, playing basketball or saving hundreds of dollars on your car insurance? In basketball, a much more talented player could throw down a sensational dunk over you, and then that sensational dunk could become a poster. And there you are, eyes closed, hands flailing, immortalized forever in shame. But switching and saving with Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office is easy, and there's zero chance of a soul-crushing posterization, so that's good too. Geico, saving people money for over 75 years.
At Delta Dental of Arizona, we offer the most extensive network of dentists with more than 3,200 across the state. In basketball, that's coverage like the Wildcats' man-to-man defense, with a one-on-one focus on patient benefits and full-court press commitment. That's great D. And on our team, that means great dentistry. Delta Dental of Arizona, proud sponsor of the University of Arizona Wildcats. Visit deltadentalaz.com.
Introducing Arizona Kid Cats, the club for kids K-8 that connects kids with college. Enjoy discounts to select Arizona athletic events, invites to special events, and more. To join, visit ArizonaKidCats.org, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. Well, when the Wildcats can run, they are good. couple of chances to run here. They're moving the ball better. They're getting better looks. And guess what? The shots are going in.
Well, it's been the ability of getting into the heart of that zone defense. I probably preach it too much, but that is how you break down a zone defense like the 2-3. It's been Rondé Hollis-Jefferson at the high post that's caused problems. It's been T.J. McConnell's ability to get into the gaps, forcing 2 players to guard him, and in some cases 3 or 4. On that last kick out to Gabe York for 3, I don't think anyone was in the 503 area code to guard Gabe York from beyond the arc.
So Gabe York, who went 0 for 2 on Thursday night at 28 minutes, and he said after the ball game, he said, well, Texas Southern was sending 2 guys at me every time I touched the ball, and so instead of forcing shots, he only took 2, missed them, only his second scoreless game of the season, the other one coming off the ankle injury, and to show you the maturity of the junior, he's waiting his turn tonight and come up with the big ones.
Well, that is the key in the NCAA tournament. It may not be your night either where you're shooting it great or you're having an off night, but it also could be what the defense is overplaying. And yes, on Thursday they overplayed Gabe York. Probably should have worried about the interior today. Gabe has been critical in the zone busting as Arizona is now all of a sudden 4 of 8 from beyond the arc.
Go back to the first half. The Wildcats on a 20-9 run and lead it here 41-34. Ohio State will inbounds in its forecourt, just to the side of the bench. D'Angelo Russell, the leading scorer, has 5 points in the ball game on 2 of 13 shooting. He'll inbound it to Shannon Scott. Scott will take it the other way, across the midcourt. McConnell guarding Russell, who will get the ball. Russell around a screen, trying to sneak his way inside. Fire it right. Thompson pump fake the 3. Won't take it over to Johnson. Back out high to Russell. 15 to shoot. Russell puts it on the floor to the bucket. Block. Grabbed by Tarzuski. Off to McConnell. Catch the other way. TJ cross court Stanley. Left corner Gabe York. Left open. In and out. No good. Tarzuski, the offensive rebound. Almost foul. Lay it up. And it comes up no good. The top ball no good. And Amir Williams the rebound for Ohio State. Oh, so close to another 3 or 2 going down for the Cancers. Scott the other way for the Buckeyes. Out top picked up by Gabe York. Leave it out for Thompson above the arc. Thompson palming the ball with his right hand. High goes to Tate. One bounce off to Scott. Briefly double team. Scott pull-up jumper just outside the free throw line. It's good.
And the experience will continue to play through the walls in the offensive woes for Ohio State, and they needed that one.
Wildcats with the lead, 41-36. York across the top of the key, left to right with the dribble. Handed off to T.J. McConnell. T.J. leads his way through the defense. Stops at the free throw line. Bounces Tarzuski open. Slam 2.
T.J. has been an absolute maestro out there conducting the Arizona Symphony. That was a thunderous dunk from the percussion.
43-36 Arizona. Shannon Scott with the ball for Ohio State. Odd top to Amir Williams. Handed off to Russell. Russell back and forth dribble. Fire it right. Thompson. Pretty good look at the 3. It's off the rim. No good. Long rebound out to T.J. McConnell for the Wildcats. T.J. quickly down to the other way. Forecourt left. Hesitates. Tries to drive on Thompson. And fouled by Thompson. That'll be the 3rd foul on Sam Thompson. 2nd team foul on Ohio State in the half. Timeout on the floor. 13:41 to go. Second half. Cats 43. Buckeyes 36 on the Arizona IMG Sports Network.
Enterprise is the official rent-a-car of the University of Arizona. So whether you're traveling to see the Cats on the road or for any other reason, go to ArizonaWildcats.com and search Enterprise for all the information you need to hit the road with the U of A. With 25 locations in Tucson, a wide variety of vehicles, everyday low rates, and outstanding customer service, Enterprise Rent-A-Car is here for you in Wildcat Country. Pick Enterprise, and we'll pick you up.
Your business makes its first impression with the physical presence of your building. That's why many of Tucson's leading businesses have chosen Canyon Building and Design for their building needs. Mercedes-Benz of Tucson, M&I Bank, LA Fitness, and Basis Schools all chose Canyon Building and Design. Canyon Building specializes in retail and commercial projects ranging from single storefront build-outs to full-scale big box developments. Canyon Building and Design. We build confidence. Proud partner of Arizona Athletics.
Arizona football season tickets and Wildcat Club donations, including men's basketball priority seating, now available. Get your renewal in now. Be entered in the 30 prizes in 30 days renewal contest. Giving away great prize every day through March 30th. For more information or to make your renewal for next season, visit ArizonaWildcats.com/renewals. Here in Portland, Arizona led by 1 at the half. The Wildcats have had a good start to the second half here. They're kind of more in the flow of what they like to do.
But the tempo, Brian, is much more in Arizona's favor. The slow down, zone set-up defense is not to Arizona's liking. They have forced the tempo to be picked up, and they're shooting at a much higher percentage here in the second half, hitting 3 of their 5 trays. That last one from Gabe was halfway down. Didn't go, but Arizona was hitting the glass, and you like the pep in their step.
Cats shooting 35% for the game at 16-46. Ohio State at 38%, 13 of 34. Arizona 7 of 8 at the free throw line. Ohio State is 6 of 6. The Wildcats have out-rebounded the Buckeyes 29-14. Stanley Johnson and Caleb Tarzuski leading the way. Zeus has 9 rebounds. Stanley has 7. Ohio State, Amir Williams with 4 to lead the way. That is a huge margin right now. And if the Buckeyes don't pick it up, that could continue to hurt them here as we go down the stretch.
You know, Arizona's ability to crash the glass has been one of the most important things for them all season long, and helps their shooting percentage for sure because the offensive putbacks.
During the 12-game win streak, they've out-rebounded their opponents by an average of 12 a game. Cats inbound a baseline left. Dusan Ristic is checked in. He'll get the inbounds from McConnell. And TJ will take it back out high. Elliott Pitts also on the floor. McConnell works it out high right. 25 to shoot. TJ pulls up the dribble. He'll need somebody to come out now. Pitts will come to get it. Back to TJ. 18 on the shot clock. McConnell holding the ball waist high. Over to York. Back out to McConnell. Throw it right corner, Pitts. Elliott slashing his way into the lane. Kick it out to York. Left corner, Pitts. 5 to shoot. Out to York. Creating space to McConnell. He'll shoot the 3. In and out, no good. And a rebound battle for Russell comes away with it for Ohio State. Quickly pass down to Shannon Scott. Too far, then throws it back inbounds. Saved by Russell. Russell with the drive right of the lane. Turns there. His jumper is up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Hollis Jefferson for the Wildcats. Nearly fouled in backcourt. D'Angelo Russell, 2 of 15 from the floor. Here's Ronde in the lane, and he's fouled on a push at the top of the lane by Shannon Scott. That'll be his second and the third team against Ohio State. Russell will go out, and Cam Williams in for the Buckeyes. And Thad Mata's got to settle down his freshman here.
Well, he's had to go to the bench, Brian, because of Arizona's tempo is forced the speed of the game to pick up, and they have 4 bench players on the floor.
Inbounds Pitts to McConnell. New shot clock here for the Wildcats. TJ will walk it out, throw it to Ronde at the left elbow. Cross court, right side. There's Pitts for 3, short off the rim. Rebound tapped out to McConnell. New shot clock. He'll back it up here and be patient. TJ with the dribble. Takes it right. Throw it. York. He'll try the 3. That's over the rim, no good. Ristic the rebound, and he is fouled. Great position for Dusan inside, and Loving had no choice but to foul him, or it was an easy putback.
Okay, now, so the 3s are not falling, Brian, in the last few attempts, so Arizona needs to stop falling in love with that. Get back to what got them here, which was getting the ball inside the zone.
McConnell inbounds to Hollis Jefferson. Back left for TJ. Top of the key, Ronde. Shovel it off right side, stolen away by Ohio State. Buckeyes on the run the other way, and a near steal, but Shannon Scott will save it. Scott to the top of the key. Bounce pass inside, and that's right past McDonald and out of bounds. The Buckeyes turn it over.
Arizona swarming defensively, not an open alley or lane to drive or pass through. Arizona could not capitalize in that last possession. They had 3 or 4 attempts after offensive rebounds, and that spelled Brandon Ashley and Stanley Johnson long enough as Ristic and Pitts go to the bench.
10 Ohio State turnovers, 7 for Arizona. Cats of the ball, leading 43-36. TJ McConnell out near the top of the key. Throw it angle right for Stanley Johnson. Nothing there for Stanley. Corner it goes. There's York. He'll try another 3. This one's good.
When you're a shooter, keep shooting. Gabe York for 3.
2 points for Gabe York. 46-36. Arizona's biggest lead of the game. Ohio State with the ball. Scott, angle right. On top. They swing it. Round back left to Scott on the wing. He'll back up the dribble. Scott tries to split the defense, drives right, shut off at the baseline. Fire back on top to Loving. Loving, his shot is an air ball. Lost grab by Hollis Jefferson. There go the Wildcats. Hollis Jefferson, lead pass ahead to York. Left corner, shoot another three. It's over the rim, no good. Hollis Jefferson, the offensive rebound, but it's tipped to Scott. There go the Buckeyes on the run. Scott will drive the other way, coast to coast, and foul by Ashley. And oh, that's his fourth. Yeah, it was going to be an easy lay-in. Brandon should have known there with 3 fouls. That's one he didn't want to take. So Brandon Ashley will head over to the bench. We've got a timeout on the floor with 11:11 to go here in the second half of play. Wildcats lead at 46-36 on the Arizona IMG Sports Network.
Why having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. Ooh, sorry I dented your car.
No worries. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hey, Maggie. State Farm's here to help.
Wait, I don't have State Farm, but my insurance helped me now.
A carrier pigeon.
Where'd that come from?
Look at all that paperwork around its neck.
I don't want the farm.
Do you need a pen?
No pen. No, I don't want to fill those out. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. Find an agent at statefarm.com for help anytime, anywhere. That's getting to a better state.
Families come in all shapes and sizes. Maybe you have 5 kids. Or 3. Hey, Mom! Mom! Maybe you have lots of grandkids. Hi, Kara. Or maybe your kids happen to be 2 dogs. But no matter who you're shopping for, you can always find just what you need at your neighborhood Fry's. And the great food and low prices will leave a little extra money in your pocket for those things that make family, well, family. Fresh food, famous low prices at Fry's food stores.
Super Wildcat Weekend and Spring Fling will combine to make one of the most exciting weekends on campus this April 9th through the 12th on the U of A Mall in Arizona Stadium and around Tucson. From movie night in the stadium to carnivals and the 2015 spring football game on Friday night, April 10th. Big family-friendly weekend to remember. Visit ArizonaWildcats.com/SWW for information, special promotions, and giveaways as well. Here in Portland, Arizona leading Ohio State by 10. And again, the offense, when you looked at this game before it started, you said, wow, 2 outstanding scoring teams. But you can call it defense if you want. You can call it missed shots if you want. Arizona shooting 33%, 17 of 51. Ohio State 36% and 13 of 36. But the big key for the Wildcats, even though they're shooting worse than Ohio State, it's been the Buckeye turnovers. They've got 10, and the Wildcats have scored 16 points off those 10 turnovers. Ohio State has 7 points off Arizona's 8 turnovers. That tells you a lot right there.
Yeah, and you can get lost in the stat sheet by saying Arizona's 16 offensive rebounds has been key. Arizona has only scored 7 points off of those 16 rebounds. It's really been more of turning Ohio State over and getting out in transition, scoring when Ohio State's defense has not exactly been set. Here's the stretch run here, Brian, where D'Angelo Russell comes back on the floor. Arizona needs to be cautious. Typically, shooters, players of his ilk are not held down for 40 complete minutes. 2 for 15, but there's a long way to go here. Arizona's been able to defend him as a team unit. You got to continue to worry about that, but look out for Shannon Scott as he's starting to pick up his play as well.
Scott's his scoring's been up of late. He's averaged 13 points over his last 5 ball games. Has 9 so far and goes to the free throw line here to shoot 2. And the first one is in and out, no good. First miss by the Buckeyes today. Scott is senior, playing in his 143rd career game. Never been a big scorer for Ohio State. He's certainly been a great assist man as he rattles home the second free throw. Scott out now. D'Angelo Russell will come back in. Wildcats with McConnell, Hollis Jefferson, Johnson, Tarczewski, and York on the floor. And the Cats with the ball. Leading by 9. TJ will take it down middle of the court. Off to Gabe York. York back high for McConnell. Holds the ball there. Back to York. To TJ to the top of the key. Fired to Hollis Jefferson in the lane. Missed the shot short, and the rebound out of bounds off of Ohio State. Last touch by Sam Thompson. So it'll be Arizona ball.
Rondé hasn't exactly lit the fires today. 1 for 9 for him. He and Stanley having a rough go of it. short-armed that one.
Inbounds out to Hollis Jefferson. Drives on Lovey. Put up the shot. No good over the rim, but he's fouled. And that will be the second on Mark Lovey. They haven't had a lot of whistles today, which is a good thing.
Well, Brian, Ohio State's been zoning everything, except for the underneath out-of-bounds play where they've gone man. And for that one possession, Arizona had a man-to-man defense. That is why Thad Matta doesn't want a man-to-man Arizona, just trying to contain the one-on-one play of Arizona's athletes.
2 shots for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. The first one is up and no good. Rondé with 4 points, 2 of 3 now at the free throw line. Hollis Jefferson initially signed to D'Angelo Russell. As you said, Rhino, it's really been a team effort today. 6 rebounds for Rondé. Second free throw is good. And the Wildcats back to their 10-point lead. 47-37, Ohio State with the ball. Russell will take it down the other way in a hurry. Hand it off to Cam Williams. Top of the key, Williams. To Sam Thompson. Back to Russell on the right wing. Holds the ball. Behind his back. Tries to split the defense. Goes up in traffic and is fouled. So Russell bound and determined to create something. And that time it'll get him to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 10:38 to go. Russell, a good free throw shooter, 75%.
If the jumper's not falling, that is going to be Russell's game. Try to split the on-ball screen double team to get past Arizona and just throw something up to the rim.
Free throw good by D'Angelo Russell. Elliot Pitts will check in for the Wildcats. Rondé Hollis Jefferson just picked up his second foul. He'll go to the bench. And Russell will shoot a second. Russell grew up in the Louisville area, went down to the Monteverde Academy in Florida for 3 years to hone his basketball skills. It's the second free throw. Makes it a 47-39 Arizona lead. Cats will inbound in backcourt. Some full court pressure put up by the Buckeyes. Inbound to York, guarded by Scott. Now back to T.J. McConnell. They'll back off T.J. They'll take it down in a hurry. Crosses the midcourt line. The Cats will set it up there with 10.5 minutes to go. McConnell near the top of the key. Around a pick from Tarzuski. Little jumper's up and good.
And Ohio State was in a 2-3 zone except for Shannon Scott. Thought they were in man, and T.J. McConnell went to his vacated spot.
Russell driving the other way. Ball stripped away and out of bounds. T.J. McConnell got a hand on it. It'll be Ohio State ball. Now we'll see if Russell, if he's just going to try and take the game over. That's the other aspect. Can he or can't he? And is it a good idea? We'll see. Shannon Scott inbound baseline left for Ohio State. Waiting, bounce in the paint to Thompson. Lay it up and missed it. Stanley Johnson, the Arizona rebound. Stanley the other way for the Wildcats. Out to T.J. McConnell. The Arizona being very patient. 10 minutes left and a 10-point lead. T.J. McConnell out high right with the dribble now. Waits for a screen from Stanley. He'll go the opposite way. Corner, York will shoot the 3. Got it again. He's money today.
No answer for Thad Matta as he turns around and can't look as Dave York hits his 5th tray.
52-39. Arizona on top. Ohio State with the ball. Thompson fade away left side. Missed no good. Tarzuski snatches the rebound for the Wildcats. Arizona with the ball the other way. T.J. McConnell crosses midcourt. Moves out top. And again, Arizona will settle into its half court. Biggest lead for the Cats. To York right side. Back top for T.J. Hold the ball above his head. Bounce in the paint. Tarzuski takes the drive over Williams. Lay it up short. No good. The rebound. Tip down to Lovey for Ohio State. And ahead to Shannon Scott. Scott the other way. York will pick him up out top. Scott pounding the ball on the hardwood. Backs it up now. 9:02 left to go second half. Feed it off for Russell. Russell matched on McConnell. Fake the drive. Backs it up. Now around a pick from Williams. Russell reverses. Tried to go behind his back. Pull-up jumper is good for 2.
Pretty good move. He's still going to come. You have to be ready for that. It's going to be his game on the offensive end probably every possession.
T.J. McConnell the other way. 52-41 Arizona with the lead. Bounce at Stanley. Free throw line. His jumper is up and short. And the rebound tipped to Ohio State. Thompson ahead to Russell. Buckeyes with the ball. Russell quickly down. Pull-up jumper for 3. In and out. No good. Stanley Johnson skies for the Arizona rebound. 8:25 to go. Head to T.J. McConnell. Rondé will check in at the next whistle for the Wildcats. McConnell across midcourt now, directing traffic. Arizona's played very good half-court offense here in the second half. Pitts gets it right wing. Out high to McConnell and to Gabe York. York dribbles right. Out to T.J. 13 on the shot clock. McConnell, left-handed dribble, works it down. around to the top of the tee, bounce it to York. Fake the pass, out top TJ, spin move right, turns, tried to dish it inside, didn't have it, throw it in the lane again, knocked away and stolen. Scott with the ball for Ohio State. Quickly left side, back to Scott, cross court, Loving, he'll shoot the three, it's good.
Transition offense, that's been what Ohio State needs to get back in this game, and they have had a hard time cracking Arizona's defensive code. Timeout, Sean Miller.
So Miller wants to talk it over here as a turnover turns into three for Ohio State. 7:37 to go, 52-44. Arizona with the lead. The McHale Center ticket office currently taking requests for next year's season basketball tickets. Of course, with 15 out of 18 home games sold out at McHale Center this past year, back-to-back Pac-12 championships and a postseason run in full swing, the demand will be extremely high with some possible options still available. Join our request list by visiting ArizonaWildcats.com/MBB tickets or by calling 520-621-CATS on Monday morning. Sean Miller wanted to talk to his guys. Again, they've been very patient, but there's a case where the shot clock was running down, got a little harried, and a turnover occurred, and Ohio State cashed in.
Well, you get Grande back on the floor for multiple reasons. Defensive purposes, but I think Arizona needs him on the floor in the zone. He's been a critical piece to getting into the middle of that zone defense. Stanley Johnson and Caleb Tarzewski tried the last couple possessions, could not finish. Grande's been critical.
5-0 run by the Buckeyes over the last 2 minutes. Cats inbound it. TJ McConnell out top, bounces to Ronde in the lane. Feed it right corner. Pitts will try three, and he's money.
Right down the middle to Ronde, kicked out for three. Couldn't have scripted it better.
Russell the other way with 7:20 left. Handed off to Scott. Out high for Loving. Loving holding the ball between the circles. Pass stolen away by McConnell. TJ 2-on-1 with Pitts. Feed it off for Elliott to the bucket. Blocked away. Grabbed by Hollis Jefferson. He slams it home.
Beating the Buckeyes down the floor is Arizona.
Quickly the Buckeyes the other way, and a foul on McConnell on a reach. He slapped the ball away from Tate, but they'll call in for the foul, and that will be his first and the team's fifth. Timeout on the floor, 7:02 to go, second half. Wildcats 57, Buckeyes 44 on the Arizona IMG Sports Network.
At the Honda Dream Garage sales event, we've got great deals on almost everything we make, like lawnmowers and the Honda Accord, named to Car and Driver's 10 Best list a record 29 times.
Your earmuffs are still on!
Oh, sorry. During the Dream Garage sales event, get 0.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers on a 2015 Accord.
For great deals, visit your Southwest Honda dealer today.
Car and Driver, January 2015. See your local dealer for financing details.
Do you see what I see? I see the Cats having an amazing season. Thanks to Southwestern Eye Center for making the view from my seat feel like I'm watching the game courtside. Southwestern Eye Center's mission is to provide you with an unforgettable experience, with services that range from general eye care to cataract and LASIK surgery. Southwestern Eye Center is available to serve you. Located on 5th Street, just east of Craycroft. Visit SWEYE.com.
Kevin Woodman and Mike Luke, afternoons 3 to 6 on Sports Radio 1290.
All right, Wildcats with a 57-44 lead, 7:02 to go in the second half. Both teams with 5 team fouls in the ball game. Possession arrow to Ohio State, and we'll pause 10 seconds here for station identification on the Arizona IMG Sports Network.
The home of the Wildcats is Sports Radio 1290, KCUB, Tucson, Arizona, our Cumulus station.
The center in Portland, it's been a great site for this tournament. 4 games on Thursday, 2 today. Yet to come this afternoon, a South region game in the round of 32 between the 4th-seeded Georgetown Hoyas and the 5th-seeded Utah Utes. The winner of that game goes on to Houston. The winner of this game between Arizona and Ohio State to LA. The other West region games today, Xavier and Georgia State, Arkansas, North Carolina, and then tomorrow, Wisconsin and Oregon. Of course, the 4 winners will be at Staples Center on Thursday. Wildcats, still, if you look at their field goal shooting for the game, you scratch your head and say 35.6%. Ohio State, 36.6%. So they've been virtually even. Arizona has 18 more field goal attempts in this ball game. They've out-rebounded Ohio State 36 27-18, and outscored the Buckeyes by 8 in points off turnover. So a lot of those things have tipped the Wildcats' way, and it's helped them build this lead.
They need to continue to push the ball when they have opportunities and work the zone by getting the ball in the middle. And they actually called that foul on T.J. Bryan on the floor, so it'll be baseline out of bounds.
Buckeyes in Bennett baseline left. Scott to Russell, nearly stolen by McConnell, who knocks it out of bounds. Boy, TJ got great position there. One hand on the ball, so Buckeyes will inbound it again in front of their own bench. Shannon Scott to trigger. And now they took a second off the game clock, but nothing off the shot clock, so now they take a tick off that to 34 seconds. Inbounds Russell. High left, guarded by McConnell. Russell will drive it near the elbow, nothing there. Out top Loving, head fake the three, step to the right elbow, jumping up, no good.